Welcome to the Acro Exploder Special Safety Edition wrap-up for January of 2014. I'm Spencer Suderman. As the frigid days of winter and deep snowbanks have most of the country grounded from aerobatics and trying to wire a cigarette lighter plug into their plane to power electrically heated motorcycle leathers, those of us in sunny Southern California keep a pair of socks in the flight bag for the really chilly days. To combat the cold, you can garner some great advice from one pilot on the Exploder who said, "I use an electric suit. It is a strain on my 8-amp alternator at full hot, but it has to be really cold for that. It works great." Our first discussion point is the annual release of the knowns for the upcoming contest season and the controversial move by the left-wing monoplane liberal IAC to remove spinning from the primary category. While it has not been adequately explained whether the intention is to attract new pilots to the sport or simply level the playing field against the superior spin characteristics of the pit special, it is nonetheless ironic that the known sequences remain known only to current IAC members when they log into the website. So much for attracting a fresh crop of participants, especially from the ranks of RV owners whose numbers are far higher than all competitors in last year's season. Let's see if an RV pilot can do a one-turn primary spin. Impressive. But could he do a 1 1/4 turn spin? Even more impressive. It's a good thing primary has been dumbed down for the community of lesser qualified pilots. The last time spinning was removed in 2002 when many chapters refused to run the primary in their contests due to safety concerns, and prior to that in the early 1980s. Those that do not study history are doomed to repeat it. We pulled from the archives this story from former field reporter Brad Randolph, who watched his good friend Walt Lawson spin in at a contest.
Hey Brad, how long can he hold that spin?
He's got to come out of it now. Pull the throttle. Hey, what's the matter with him? He's in trouble.
I'm a doctor. Let me go with you. Come on, quick. Gotta get out of the plane.
Thanks to Brad for allowing us to air this piece again, and may no other pilot share the fate of Walt Lawson. May he rest in peace. Once again, the annual cycle of repetition, flight helmets were hotly debated. While the conversation usually starts most innocently when a pilot asks for a recommendation of which helmet to buy, the responses range from the state-of-the-art to the absurd. Keep in mind for a moment that the US government spent millions of dollars in R&D to design aviation helmets for fixed-wing aircraft that are purpose-built and mission-focused, yet retail to the public for only about $1,500. Bicycle helmets are for riding bicycles. Jury-rigging a bike helmet with old headset parts that you cobble together in your hangar during a beer-fueled binge of brilliance is not likely to be either a good nor a long-term solution. This plus this does not equal this. This plus this does equal this, which will never look as cool as this. helmet has its purpose. Flight helmets are for flying, bike helmets are for bicycle riding, and motorcycle helmets are for motorcycles. There was also a brief mention of an effort to develop a purpose-built aerobatic helmet with the warning that the design might be criticized. We've obtained an unconfirmed photograph of an early prototype. According to the manufacturer, the second generation prototype has a matching broadsword and jockstrap. Finally, the dichotomy of aerobatic seatbelts was brought to light with an innocent question about replacing 20-year-old hookers. While hookers at that age still work fine, they do require extra lubrication, and getting them to release you at the end can be quite a chore. When you lay a hooker across your lap, you notice that the business end is on the right, which is counter to the liberal monoplane regime currently in power with close ties to the industrial complex, as indicated from the advice given by the manufacturer. Just flip the hooker over and work it from the left. We now go to special correspondent Chris Rock for his take on the situation.
No. Everybody's so busy wanting to be down with a gang. I'm a conservative, I'm liberal, I'm conservative. It's bullshit. Be a fucking person. Listen. Let it swirl around your head. Then form your opinion. No normal, decent person is one thing, okay? I got some shit I'm conservative about. I got some shit I'm liberal about. Crime, I'm conservative. Prostitution, I'm liberal.
I believe he just eloquently stated that the IAC has been whored out in its pursuit of the Q to undo the calm brought by the biplane conservatives and founding fathers. There is always the Christian alternative, which appears to be well in the center, and purports to cost the same as a hooker, but in reality is farther to the left. Won't use birth control and will take more out of your wallet in the long run. A hooker has a one-time fee, and when you get bored, just pay another fee to get one in a different color, while all Christians are exactly the same, and you are stuck with them for life. What this sport needs is liberal leadership, but only where it makes sense. I hear that Eliot Spitzer is available and looking to make a comeback.
All right, Eliot Spitzer's second coming? All right, let me rephrase that. After hooking up with hookers, can New York's former governor once again hook up with voters? Stranger things have happened. Shivani Joshi.
They certainly have. We are a nation that loves our comebacks. We forgive the transgressions of Clinton and his cigars and limos. We want to see Britney survive. We forgive Hugh Grant after he did God knows what with who knows what. I mean, listen.
What did Hugh Grant?
Yeah, I know.
That was out of the blue. All right.
Let's not go back there.
Okay.
But absolutely, this is a country that loves comebacks, and why not? And that would be a great one. Eliot Spitzer, back in office.
That's our program. Enjoy your weekend and fly safe.